Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Oh. We're rolling. Just got out of the theater with my little brother, and we went to go see the Mandalorian and Grogu. This is going to be my non-spoiler review in the truck as we're in the parking lot for Panda Express. So, just going to make a quick video, non-spoiler. Our initial thoughts on it coming out of the theater was that this was a movie. A lot of the rumors that were saying stuff like, oh, it's just a TV episode. It kind of is. It's basically 2 episodes of The Mandalorian filled out for a film runtime, for a feature film. There's not a lot of investment. The stakes are suboptimal. They're not. There's no stakes in this film. There's no consequences necessarily. A lot of the story that could have been told feels like it was straight to DVD quality of a film. Now, for families who are going to go see this that are fans of this franchise, they're going to have a good time. They're going to love it, and they're not going to think about all the bad things that this movie has to offer, all the inconsistencies, all the plot contrivances. People who are checked out of Disney Star Wars, like myself, most people are going to hate this movie in terms of how bad it is, how cringe it can be. It's a lot like The Mandalorian Season 3 and parts of Season 2. So it doesn't take itself very seriously. However, there's moments in there that there's potential for a good story. The ultimate problem that this movie has is that the characters of the Mandalorian and Grogu, Din Djarin and Grogu, they have no motivation. There is no... They start off hunting somebody who is an Imperial officer, but midway through the movie, they achieve that goal, and then the movie after that becomes more about Grogu rescuing Mando, and it just kind of drags. After they achieve the first goal, the plot just kind of stops in its own tracks, and it loses all sorts of momentum at the worst possible time, and it kind of becomes a snooze fest. There's fun moments. There's times where it's like, okay, we have action scenes that people are gonna like, a lot of humor that's, you know, kids and girls are gonna eat up. The normies would love it. All in all, it's a movie that feels like it's just a massive waste of time. If you're going there to have a laugh, bring a Michelob Ultra with you or something and have a good laugh. But other than that, it's not exactly a movie that has long-term consequences for the Star Wars franchise. Doesn't do anything to help the brand at all. And ultimately, the aesthetics of what makes a Star Wars movie, it loses because they have opening credits. You know, they don't have the crawl anymore, so it doesn't feel like it's a Star Wars movie, even though it's the first movie under the Star Wars brand in the last 6 years. So the acting is fine, I guess, if you want to consider that Pedro Pascal doing his best monotone impression of Clint Eastwood. I guess if that's good acting, fine, but most of the actors are fucking puppets, so take with that what you will. There's Hutts and aliens, so if you like aliens and shit, there's definitely aliens in this movie. Sigourney Weaver's barely in it, and she's mostly shit in it. The worst thing I think about it, aside from its cringiness, is its dialogue. Its dialogue is over expository and overplayed. It's telling the audience everything that they should show it, and as a result, it becomes, you know, it feels more like a lore dump out of the mouths of the characters at unnecessary points in time. And because of that, it wastes time trying to explain things, a lot like the TV series did. With that, the characters find themselves on this adventure with no stakes, no motivation, and no reason for anybody to care. So for me, in terms of where would I put it on the scale of Disney Star Wars movies, it's better than the sequel trilogy. It's about on the same level as Solo, marginally better than Solo. It's not better than Rogue One, because what Rogue One had going for it was there was stakes, there was a goal to achieve, and a time, a clock that kept people from, you know, there was urgency essentially, right? That's what makes Rogue One at least effective. This movie doesn't have any of that, and it just feels like it's a waste of time between Ex Machina saving characters in weird places where they should have died, and nobody's really invested in anything. It just feels like things happen, the plot pushes the characters instead of the characters pushing the plot. And so if you're looking for a fun little Disney Plus Star Wars movie, this is definitely the movie for you, and you're going to be a little normie and, you know, consume. You'll love it. If you're somebody who's tired of Disney Star Wars, you're probably going to hate it. If you're somebody who's apathetic at this point and would wish Star Wars would be what it used to be, and you're hoping that this would be a new start for Star Wars, I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's not saving Star Wars. It's not doing anything different, and it's probably going to be a snooze fest. So that's my non-spoiler review. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in another video very soon.